I accept the fact that the speaker has to allocate the seats. But generally the practice has been, before the speaker allocates, on the opposition side, they ask both the government and the opposition instances like this. I thought you all had agreed. I'm sorry that you all had not agreed. Then you agreed with the former president. We can all ask that they shouldn't be given front row seats. You don't agree, we don't agree. Why should we give them front row seats? Then Honorable Siddharth, he also agreed they shouldn't be given front row seats. So it's recorded here that both sides have agreed that they can't be given front row seats. So a copy of this can be given to the speaker tomorrow.
Honorable President, please don't attempt to put words into my mouth. Okay? It's not a matter of us agreeing and you agreeing or whatever. It's the prerogative of the Speaker. Speaker is bestowed with the responsibility of recognizing political parties. I'm sorry, there are some who are here who are very familiar with the Madamulana Sanskrutiya, not Westminster Sanskrutiya. Please ask your Golayas to be quiet, Honorable President. I mean, we were giving you a hearing. We were quiet. We were quiet. These are not the Madamulana Sanskrutiya or Madamulana Sampradaya. This is Westminster Sampradaya. So, I mean, I was giving you a hearing, Honorable President, without interruption. Please ask your surrogates and your political cohorts to keep quiet. Your political slaves, they are enslaved.
So, don't you accept the fact that they should not be given front row seats? Do you accept the fact? I thought you were against them being given front row seats because you said you were not for it. You are not being... So tell us whether you are for or against it, that's all we want to know.
Whether we are in the front, whether we are in the back, or whether we are in the middle, those are all decided by the people of the country. People's sovereignty. So let's go for elections. Let's go for elections. And then the people will decide whether we are on the front or the middle or the back or wherever. Whether we are in the government or whether we are in the opposition.
Now, these were the group that was elected on the coattails or the satake of the former president. Without that, they wouldn't have been elected. Now they are part of the SLPP. Now they have come here. So it's not a question of elections. Then they should come back here. Otherwise, resign and say we are going for elections. Now, do you say, I suppose you agree with me that they are not entitled to front row seats?
Honorable President, the theory that you are expounding should be applicable to the SJB MPs who went on to your side.
Yes, so
if
why
you are saying so.
So you are,
if you are saying, if you are asking these who contested from the Satakaya should resign, what should the SJBs who crossed the floor and joined you, should they resign? No, please answer that.
Yes, so let me answer that.
Okay.
They crossed over and now you have sacked them and you have filed action. So if the court says that they have been lawfully sacked, then they have to resign. Their seat is vacant. But on the other hand, if the court says it has not been lawfully sacked and you all are still members of the UNP, then you have to come and join me.
There is nothing called have, Mr. President.
I'm saying that
you are not an elected dictatorship now.
I'm not dictatorship.
In Lord Hailsham's words.
You are still a member of the UNP.
I'm afraid, Honourable President, I have to say, Honourable President, the people who are managing the mics, I'm telling you with respect, and the video cameras, they are not acting partially. I know you are not of that opinion. Please instruct these officials to make sure that the videography is done in the proper order. Because I watch these things. It's very unfair. Please don't be prejudicial and partial, and don't be discriminatory.
Honourable Chair, I agree with him. Have the camera all the time on him. Don't have it on me. I can't.
Mr. President.
Yes, so I've given you the camera.
Mr. President. This is not the UNP working committee. This is not the UNP working committee.
No, it's not.
Don't twist words. I never said that. Don't twist my words.
No,
And
I
don't
didn't twist your words.
misinterpret what I say.
I am making a request. I am making a request. All the camera should be on you all the time. Now they are turning on me. They shouldn't do it. They should turn it on you.
Honourable President, Honourable Opposition Leader, will come to the debate.
I'm
One more issue. Honourable Chair.
sorry at the childishness
Honourable-
of the so-called head of state of our country. Extremely
want
childish.
the Honourable member to speak. I will allow the member to speak.
Honourable